Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, and this is your daily dust for January the 20th, Saturday, January 20th, if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It can be like a timeless reading that you just randomly see and you're like, okay, I'm going to see what messages are here for me. So this is the Fairy Tale Tarot. I like to use a different deck every day. Of course, I repeat myself, but it's been a little while since I used the Fairy Tale Tarot, and I like it very much. Oh no, tower on the bottom. No, we're done with tower stuff. I feel like February is going to be an awesome month, but let's try to continue to get through January and make it a good month too. I'll shuffle more time and then do a 3-card collective message for your day, or it could be for something more. So we have the 10 of Wands and the Fool and the Ace of Wands. Very nice. All right, let's zoom on in and see what we get. So the 10 of Wands is a person carrying a burden. It's a load. It's heavy. This person, you can't see his face. You can't really tell how he feels about it. But something in his posture makes me feel like it's a duty, it's diligence, it's routine. I feel like it's your daily routine, really. It's like the things that you're just used to doing. You wake up, you do step by step, your schedule, the things that you're used to. Sometimes it can be kind of heavy. On this particular day, it could feel like, for a lot of you out there, it could be people who work Monday through Friday, say, and they usually have weekends off, but maybe they have to put in some extra hours on a Saturday. So that's possible here. It feels like responsibility and work, basically. It could be working too, like at your home, outside, something, things that just feel like you're part of your responsibility and that you have to do it. Now, there could be a message that you don't have to do it all alone. You are welcome to delegate if you need to. You're welcome to set down the load anytime you need to. But most of the time when this energy comes up, it's usually about a person who is kind of fixed about doing it themselves. Sometimes this energy of, I'm the only one that can do it, or nobody can do it like me, or I have to get this done my way, And if it feels like that, then it could be that maybe you should try to just test out the waters to see if other people could do it almost as good, maybe as good, or maybe have a different style that you just like better. Sometimes it may surprise you when you set down your burden or you ask somebody else to help you, how the way they do it can bring out new ideas to you. So it could be something like that, I feel. With the Fool here, it feels kind of a carefree energy. So it feels like maybe you did set down your burden after all. Like, you're like, la, 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 this life is good. I had this load. You either finished your job fast, like in the morning, or, it wasn't quite as difficult as you thought it would be. But it almost feels like now you have time to kick up your feet kind of energy, like feel free. The Fool can mean sometimes that it's kind of like two ideas here. So one, that you have way more than you realize, and the other is that you think that there isn't any burden, that there is no troubles, that you can take whatever chance that you want and do whatever you want, and there won't be any consequence. And that's can be risky sometimes. Other times, just having this beautiful leap of faith can be very spiritual, very strongly connected with God or spirit or some higher energy, and that can be good. So maybe tackling your burdens, but with a lot of faith that you'll get it done, with a lot of faith that the day is going to be good. Maybe there's just a general heavy burden on you, and a lot of responsibility on you, but you have this sort of optimistic outlook and belief that everything's going to be okay. And I think that's a really good way of looking at it. Oh, I just realized something. We have the 10 and we have the 0 for the beginning. 10, the X means 10 and the 0 means the beginning with the Fool, but it looks like XO, like hugs and kisses. So I don't know, that's just popped out to me. And then the Ace of Wands is passion and excitement and beginning things, and so yeah, I feel like honestly, if it's just a single day we're talking about, I feel like you get a lot of work done right away, and then you just are so happy, like, well, you know, maybe let's say you did have to work a few hours for the weekend and you got it done quickly, and now you can go to the beach or do something fun, and the rest of the day turns out really happy and cheerful and full of passion and full of excitement and adventure and trying new things, you know. Or you completed one task that you thought, oh, I have a really good example in my case. Well, I have all these decks that I'm trying to create, and I only have a few cards left of one deck before I can buy it and it's ready. You know, it's like already made, but I just have to adjust a couple of so anyway, when I do that, I'll be so happy, and then I'll be able to buy it and make, you know, and put it on the marketplace for other people to buy as well. Anyway, the thought of that makes me happy, but it's like this kind of like burden looming over you. If it's a project that you have yet to complete, well, now is a good time to push it through, I think. Push that project through, because you're going to feel so happy that you did, and good outcomes to come, which will allow space in your life and freedom to start that new project or the next new thing, which I have a lot of those next new projects. But I'm the kind of person, like, I don't know if you're like me, but I'm the kind of person that likes to finish one thing before I start another. And if you don't finish that one, then it just kind of hangs over you, and then you don't get anything done. So try your best to complete that project so you can move on to the next one. Okay, and I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.